There we go, much better. Hey guys, I'm Matt Mead. I'm the visual storyteller at BombBomb, and today I want to give you 7 lighting tips for your videos, and specifically personal video, because at BombBomb that's what we do. We do personal video. We understand the power of personal video, but if your lighting's bad, then that can really throw off your video messages. All right, my first tip is for if you're indoors during the day, just find a window, but preferably a window that's in the shadows. So a window that's not being flooded by sunlight. Because the problem is, if the window's being flooded by daylight, then you're gonna get all these harsh shadows on your face, and you're gonna end up squinting in the sun like this. You don't wanna look like this when you're sending someone a video message. So preferably a window that's in the shadows, so you're just getting a nice diffused glow on your face. Tip number 2 is for if you're indoors at night. I recommend just finding a nice bright lamp, but make sure it's diffused. Here's an example of a desk lamp creating a really nice soft light because of the built-in diffusion. So if you look at the lamps I'm using here, these actually are pretty simple. They have 5 bulbs inside and then this nice diffusion on top. And it's the diffusion that creates the soft light so I don't get the harsh shadows on my face. So make sure the lamp is pretty even with your head, maybe slightly above, because if the lamp is too far in any direction, that can start creating a lot of shadows on your face, and that gets distracting. Another great option is to buy a ring light. You can actually get ring lights that fit right onto your phone, so when you're shooting a video on your phone, you're getting nice balanced light on your face. All right, tip number 3 is for when you're outside on a sunny day. If it's a cloudy day, you don't have to worry about anything. You're gonna get nice diffused light no matter where you go. But if it's sunny, I recommend finding somewhere in the shade so you're not getting direct sunlight. The direct sun is gonna create really harsh shadows on your face, and you're probably gonna end up squinting while you're recording your video. As you can see right now, the shadows are really harsh on my face. I'm squinting. This is just a really bad image. There we go, much better. So this is a much better place to shoot a video. Tip number 4 is for when you're outside at night. Obviously, this can be very tricky if all you have is moonlight. That probably isn't enough light, but if you can find a street lamp, you can make it work. Just make sure that you're not too far underneath the lamp, because you're gonna get these long shadows down your face and people probably won't be able to see your eyes. And if people can't see your eyes, instead they see these black gouges, that's creepy, and it's important not to be creepy in your videos. Tip number 5 is for if you're shooting at your desk. If you have a window behind your desk, that might be enough to get the job done, as long as the light coming through isn't too harsh, because if it's too harsh, you'll start getting those weird shadows again. You don't want that. If you don't have a good natural source of light, you're gonna need to get a lamp. All you need really is a basic LED lamp. That'll get the job done. You can shoot on your phone. If you're shooting on a webcam, we recommend Logitech. Logitech makes great webcams. They don't need a ton of light to capture a good image. So even if there's not a ton of light in the room, if you're using a Logitech, you'll still get a good picture. I recently did a review on the Logitech C920, so if you're looking for more information on that model, go check it out. That's the model that most of us use here at BombBomb. Tip number 6 is to avoid mixed light. So if you have a lamp that's creating the warm tungsten light next to a window where you have the cooler light coming through the window, it can create this weird mixture of light on your face. The mixed light can make it really hard on your camera sensor, which is trying to auto white balance between the warmer light and the cooler light. Depending on how the sensor's choosing to white balance, it can make the light really warm, really yellow on your face, or really pale and blue. So here, let me see if I can show you. All right, so here you can kind of see the difference. You can see the cooler light coming from the window and the warmer light coming from inside. If you find that your camera is really struggling with the different color temperatures, I recommend just turning off the overhead lights or your lamp and just going with the natural light. Tip number 7 is to avoid overwhelming backlight. Backlight can be really cinematic and it can help separate you from the background, but when it comes to simple video, it's really not necessary. Most webcams only have auto exposure, so if there's too much light behind you, the camera will end up setting the exposure to the light that's behind you, leaving your face in the dark. So it'll end up looking something like this when your camera's trying to expose on the light behind you because there's too much backlight. Your face is going to be left in the shadows. I'm going to turn these back on. I hope these tips help you shoot better videos, but when it comes to personal video, timing's the most important thing. So don't wait around for perfect lighting conditions when you have the opportunity to send someone a personal video. Just take out your phone, grab your webcam, shoot the video, and if you're squinting in the sun, send it anyways, because making that personal connection is the most important thing.